gozaimasu.
Go missing. Go Mike.
Why just be there, boys? How's your warm
tea?
It's cool down.
So
It's still warm.
my grandpa, I talk about my grandpa.
There's a ball in the corner. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
It's Brussels sprouts.
Ooh, was that SPQR? SPQOR? SPQR?
It's Brussels
Shoot it.
sprouts.
Shoot it.
Brussels sprouts.
Wait, look that way. Other way, right there. That red poster in the corner. Other way, turn. Yes. SPQR. Rome. He's
in
No.
Boy Rome.
Have you ever seen the movie Blazing
Hey, that's
Saddles?
what Pompeii did. To
Yes, Ian. I've seen the movie Blazing Saddles.
Okay, you know when they go into Universal Studios and they're in the food court and there's just Hitler in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, that movie's so it's a Western, right?
Huh.
But it's like a really terrible, offensive comedy.
Yeah.
But towards the end, they break out of their set and are going into the rest of Universal Studios. Like a fourth wall break. And they go into the food court and there's a guy dressed up as Hitler eating lunch there, and like pandemonium breaks out and he's just in the back just
That movie was directed by, what's his name?
I forgot his name.
He does all the dark comedies kind of thing. It's just
It's a Mel
not
Brooks
dark.
movie, but
It's
it's
like
not directed
Mel
by
Brooks.
It's not directed
Right.
by Mel Brooks.
the person who made it also made the producers, didn't he? Or maybe it was Mel Brooks. The producers is so funny. I showed you that one night. Remember that?
Yeah.
The producers. Ian, are you watching
Yo,
anime?
Twinkle Toes.
Yo, Twinkle
Oh,
Toes. Come on, buddy. What?
Even little Gene Wilder's in that.
Yeah, he is. He's also in the producers.
Gene Wilder
Gene Wilder.
is the best.
Oh yeah, he's literally the best. Like, you can't get much better than Gene Wilder.
He's
Too
pretty
bad he
good.
passed
He's one of my
away.
favorite actors.
Too bad he passed away.
It is. But everyone has to.
I want to meet him.
Well, you can.
Well, I wish I could. Dude, this is what my house is gonna be. I want a shrine to me.
That's like a Mayan temple, right?
Yeah, it is. We're in the Mayan.
Tomb Raider.
Maya.
Maya Raider.
My aunt and uncle have a dog named Maya. She's got an underbite. She's the smallest dog with the angriest.
She racist?
Just angry.
Oh.
You know Animal from the Muppets?
Yeah.
Okay. She kind of reminds me of him, but with like a dirty white hair type of
Yeah.
deal. She's got like the underbite and then like.
Kind of like
Yeah.
Big Dog.
She's like a teddy bear dog. Though.
None of us are
Like
racist.
super little.
Like, none of us are racist.
I'm not racist. I hate everyone equally. So
Yeah.
you're quirky racist.
No, it's just what we say can imply that we are.
The one
Sometimes
kid with
we've said
dark
some bad
humor.
stuff.
I'm not racist. It's just dark humor. No. It's just racist. Pretty much.
I love horrible humor. I love messed up humor. It's really funny.
Oh, it's really.
I love humor that can offend me and entertain me at the same time.
When you tell a joke about suicide, stop
Stop
saying dark humor. Oh yeah, will you stop
Suicide.
being racist?
Guys, Danny DeVito said it himself. Suicide is bad. Just kidding. Don't kill yourself. It's always a way. Suicide is always an option, but never the answer. So my grandma was telling me a joke. Constantly telling jokes when I was little, because we lived close to them. But told me this joke one time, and it fits with this aesthetic perfectly. So, guy goes into a hotel, right? And is like, "Can I have a room for the night, please?" And the guy at the front desk says, "I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms left. Or we don't have any rooms left." And the guy's like, "You must have one room left." And the guy's like, "Well, I guess we have one room left, but it's really haunted.
Hey, what
And
to do through the Civil
I
War?
don't want if you take this room, we can't be responsible for anything that happens to you because it is haunted." And the guy that came in is like, all right, I'll take it. So he goes into the room and he gets settled in and he goes in the bathroom and he hears. He's like, what's happening? And he walks out and there's a ghost sitting on the bed with bloody fingers and he goes, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And the guy goes, ah! And runs out of the room. It's like that room's haunted. You gotta not let anybody in there. And the guy's like, and the guy in front of us was like, well, I
as
tried.
soon as he went like that, the dogs started barking.
Yeah. They're just stupid.
Later that night,
We need to get an office. We should get an office.
later that night, this
We'll mess it up.
cyclist comes in and she's like, hey, I'm on a bike trip. I just need a night room for the night because it forecast says it's gonna start raining. Walks up to the front desk. The guy at the front desk is like, I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms. And the lady's like, well, you must have one room left. And the guy's like, well, we do have one room, but it is haunted. The guy already left earlier because he was so scared. And the cyclist is like, well, I'll just take it. I'm only here for one night. It won't be that bad. She goes in the room and she starts being settled in. She's like, going through the 2D, flipping through the channels, and she hears from the bathroom, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And she goes, ah! And runs out of the room screaming.
Must they have speakers? I've
goes
never
really fast-
noticed that they
fast as
have
you can.
audio speakers around.
Next day, family walks in, dad walks up to the desk, is like, hey, we need a room,
Are you
just to stay
saying
in for the
stuff
day.
now?
And the guy goes, I'm sorry, we're completely packed, we don't have any rooms left. And the dad goes, are you sure? You must have one room left. And the guy at the front desk goes,
Ow.
what is it with people needing rooms so suddenly? Like, I mean, this is really weird, but we do have one room left. Two people have already left.
Why are you just saying
Two
words?
people have already left screaming because it's haunted. I mean, you can try it if you want. And so the family gets there. They're putting their stuff away and they're getting ready to, because they're tourists and they're heading out. And from the closet they hear, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And the little girl screams and they all run out and they're like, why'd you let us stay in there? It's haunted, it's scary, the guy's got fingers. And the guy at the front desk is like, I know, it has bloody fingers, yeah, people tell me, can't do anything about it. Until later that night, this hippie comes in and he's like, hey man, I just need a room to stay in for the night. And the guy at the front desk is, you are the fourth person who's come in here. We have one room left. It's haunted. You can have it if you want. The guy's like, hey man, I'll go settle in. And so he gets in the room and he's laying on the bed, having a good time. And he hears, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And he's like, I hear that right? And so he goes looking for the ghost. And he finds it eventually, sitting in the closet, staring at its fingers, and looks up at him and he goes, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And he goes, hey man, are you okay? And he goes, I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers. And he goes, hey man, do you need a Band-Aid? And he gives it a Band-Aid and it goes away. And that's the whole joke.
What? You stopped the video for 3 entire minutes just to tell that long, boring story.
It's a joke.
That's a good job.
Jeez!
I forget. There's a little bit more to the I'm the ghost of the bloody fingers song, but I forgot it. But it's bloody fingers. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum.
Crazy crackhead. What I was just gonna say is like, oh, look, we're in the Civil War era room. Look at this. Dude, I wish I had a Gatling gun like this. This would be cool to have, wouldn't you think?
No.
Wouldn't? Come on, tell me you wouldn't want to have a Gatling
It's
gun.
not a Gatling gun. That's
Yeah,
like
it
a
is.
cannon.
No,
Oh,
that's
it
a
is.
Gatling gun, you
Do you know what
moron.
a Gatling gun is?
Yes! And that's a Gatling gun.
Oh, it is. It's
You-
like a really old Gatling gun.
Yes, it's a Civil War Gatling gun. We're in the Civil War room.
I
There's
didn't
the
know they had
Confederate
those.
flag is over here.
I didn't
Come
know-
on.
I didn't know they had those.
What do you mean you didn't know they had them? It was the first time like the Gatling gun was used in the
And
United
don't
States.
be rude. He's the one with the bloody finger. No.
Oh my god. Gross. Right. Anyway, we're gonna continue through this room. Up and the door locks up.
Cool. You know at the A-Line?
This is great. I like this. Not the Confederacy. The Confederacy is stupid. I hate them. You know those people who tried defending the Confederacy? I'm just like, that didn't happen. You know what I mean?
Wait, what happened?
You know those people who are just like, you know, trying to defend the Confederacy and they're like, no, it didn't happen.
Honestly, I'm not into all history.
I'm not history.
I barely know what the Confederacy is.
You don't know what the Confederacy is?
A bean with
It's the Southern states during the Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know that?
Take history class?
That's American history. You should know that, Derek. You live here.
Mr. R would be very disappointed.
A lot of people would be very disappointed. Including me. You disappoint me, Derek. How do you not know this?
I'm from North.
Yeah, well, I'm a disappointing guy.
It's a lot of these. And they've all got muskets. This was the end of the muskets. By the end of this war, we had rifles, this was the last of the muskets.
Kid's family was going to South Dakota to see Mount Rushmore, and he
I'm
goes, "Hey, why can't we go to North Dakota?" And the guy goes, "It's because it's a heavily militarized zone, and if you can go there, like all the borders locked down, if you go there, they'll just kill you."
Canada.
Kid doesn't know the difference between North Dakota, Dakota, and Korea.
What?
To this day, I believe that North Dakota was the same as North Korea.
Did you really?
No!
Oh, I was like, did you really, Ian? You fool?
I would be
You
surprised.
moron. Ray, oh, racist piece of crap. I'm not gonna
Until like...
Ow!
Until like 3 years ago, my brother thought that, yeah, he was like 16 when he figured out that, bean burritos were not Viking food.
What?
What?
When he was little,
Wait,
my
what?
mom would make baked bean burritos, or black bean burritos, like in the pan with the red sauce on top.
Yeah.
And to get him to eat them, because he was really into Vikings, she'd be like, yeah, it's Viking food. And he believed that.
Really?
For like 14 years.
14 years? That's way too long to carry a joke, guys.
Solid. Well, because like...
Nobody told him otherwise?
He just figured, everyone just figured, oh yeah, he's smart enough, he knows that that's not Viking food.
They never told him.
You know what's the longest running joke?
14 or 15 when he found out that it's Mexican food.
You know what a really long joke is?
My life.
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online. It's a joke that nobody's gonna understand.
Joke that just keeps going. Doesn't end.
Yep.
They keep making more. It doesn't need more. It didn't need any.
This. Yeah, you didn't know the Gatling gun was Civil War?
Nope.
Fun fact, the hats that are known for the Civil War uniforms are known as kippies, which the French used during the...
My uncle gave me and my brother a
First
whole bunch of Civil War Playmobil.
Dude, I fully support that.
But then he wanted it all back when he had kids.
Dude, what's it like to have
was
just
great.
Confederate Playmobil? That's
They weren't
so
quite
bad.
Confederate. It was just blue uniform versus gray uniform.
Oh,
we
God.
didn't have Confederate
Oh,
flags.
no. That's so bad. Oh, that would be so horrible. Imagine that.
Those little plastic
Who do you want to play?
dolls.
I want to play as the
Playmobil.
Confederacy.
It was like weird Lego that you couldn't.
Yeah,
build stuff
it's
with.
knockoff Lego that nobody likes, and they also made a movie, and it wasn't great.
No.
And Kellen Goff is
You
in
know
it.
those little like army soldiers with the parachutes on them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hooked a couple of those to my ceiling fan and turned it on, and they just went, and then they just fell to the ground.
I want that.
Criminal minds, bitch.
I want a musket. Is that weird? I want like a powder musket.
Elon, what is this? What have you made?
Made it to the security
It's
office.
worm train.
I can see you guys
But
on
we
the
asked you
cameras.
to make transit. It's
No
not
sign
a
of
worm
Alyssa or her
order
kidnappers,
train.
though.
Yeah, it's worm train.
In the early
But how do the people get on it?
That's
They don't.
Powerful guys, tycoons, captains of industry. The chairman of the board was Cornelius Wells.
So like
It looks like Jack.
Looks like
Holy
me.
board used
crap.
the museum as
It's the
respected
Goblin
front
King
for all
from
kinds of
Bahamut.
dubious activities. Mainly, though, they were part of a club run by our favorite evil architect. They hired women from the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. Rumor has it the board conducted all kinds of nasty rituals using these women.
Ah, yes, that's what prostitution is.
No!
You know what I've wanted to try that has like psychological repercussions? Water torture.
Acid.
Water torture? Oh, is that the one where they drip water?
Randomly
drops?
on your
Yeah,
forehead.
that's so horrible.
No, not randomly.
It's
just one-
repetitively.
No, it's like they
constantly.
used to do it where they just fill it and release it,
and
so
it's
where
slowly-
it slowly drips, but it's not
Oh.
at a steady thing. It's like randomly.
Oh, I hate
So
that.
you don't know how to. You don't trust it.
Guys, this burns my shoes.
Who is it that has the indent in their chest?
Carter.
Carter. Carter puts water in it. But it comes from the fountain of youth, baby.
What? Wait, what?
Carter Hoffman. He has an indent in his chest.
Yeah.
So does my brother.
When we hug, it's a perfect puzzle piece. When we hug.
You guys are made for each other.
You get two puzzles put together to create one.
He's gotta dump his girlfriend and get with her.
Yeah. Girlfriend's nice though. She's very nice.
I didn't really have a conversation. I just watched her in English.
She was
I sat
in the
at a
musical.
table with, it was her and Ella and Abby, and they were just laughing their heads off the entire time.
They're the silly girls, weren't they? During
She was one of them.
Yeah. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What? Wait, it's shave her belly with a rusty railer, shave his belly with a rusty railer, shave his belly with a rusty railer early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in the middle with a hose pipe on. Put him in the middle with a hose pipe.
Oh yeah!
Put him in the middle with a hose pipe on. Early in the morning.
No, it's put him in the cabin with the captain's daughter.
You can do them in any order you want.
Oh yeah, I guess you can.
Dude, it's Inosuke with the spear and shield.
It's cars when he enters space.
Oh no, why are you making JoJo references now?
Is that a
Is that a JoJo reference?
Your next line is that a JoJo reference?
I hate JoJo so much. I will never forget
I
it.
miss her cooking.
So much.
He did Achy Breaky Heart, right?
Yeah, I guess. I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
Icky,
boy.
Vicky,
Oh
why-
boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Icky, Vicky,
I'm a stranger to love.
Revive.
Know the rules, and
Not
so do
You're
I.
not revived. You weren't revived.
I did.
Oh.
It was just still showing us the option.
Na, na, na,
You
na,
know
na.
the rules, and so do I. Of any other guy.
And if you ask me
what I feel, I do
The last one
understand.
is
Never
just
gonna give
adorable.
you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run
It's like,
Inespeed. That's what it's from.
oh yeah.
You guys need to watch BNA.
These are fine. That's
There's,
It's
there's,
like from something from Sword Art Online. That's what it looks like.
cool that you didn't even see it.
oh my gosh, no!
The bottom one is from
The bottom one is fine. This one's fine. These two.
Guys, is that
Top two
Sword
and
Art
bottom are
Online
fine.
reference?
Is that a JoJo reference?
Who watches JoJo? Please never play We Didn't Start. Stop. We Didn't Start the Bazaar.
I have
You
a
can't
meme
play-
to send
you can't
you,
play it on the
but
show.
first
You know
we
that,
have
right?
To,
You can't play
you're
that on
watching
the
the
show.
anime.
Mhm.
You watch Love is War, and when you're done, tell me, because I gotta,
I'm watching that after food. It's gonna be a while.
West Wall. Check for
This is 5 seasons and 26, 22 episodes.
I remember this. The door's there, and then
Reeves treating women like animals? No. Treating animals like women. Ah.
No.
slimy. Ian, watch this.
Spooky.
I thought you'd get scared from it. She's such a baby. She's such a little baby. Big baby Ian. We're gonna have to say one more time. Sayonara. Boys, girls,
Sea sponge.
children.
Sea sponge.
Ah, he hit me, Dad. Dad! Sayonara!